Hello. Hi. Yeah, this is gonna be the evening. Welcome to. Oh, am I talking? Oh, my thing is all fucking busted. Hold on a second. My headset's fucking borked. You guys can still hear me. It's showing that it's muted, but it's not. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it off and on again. Is your headset running? Well, you better go and get it! Does your headset have these nuts? You better these nuts, God! What do you guys want to talk about today? I got a third monitor for Discord. My boyfriend got a second monitor, finally. And I was like, I ain't gonna be the one who only has... I ain't gonna be the one... I'm always gonna have more monitors. Always! I used to have a gigantic curved monitor, but it broke when I moved out here to Oklahoma. Photo. Su. Ni. What the... I don't know, man. I'm too tired to try to read Japanese. I hate Mondays. It's Wednesday, my dude. What do you mean? I hate to bring it to you, bro. It's Wednesday, my dude. Konnichiwa words. Hello, how are you? Daijoubu? Daijoubu desu? Daijoubu desu ka? I'm a little tired. I don't know. I forgot to say tired. You were 17? Yeah, there was a lot of teenagers who were following me when I went viral. You are old now. Congratulations on beginning your life as an adult. My VTuber character is very cute. That's because I'm cute, bitch. Bitch! That's because I'm cute, bitch! Onigiri is not a jam-filled donut. What was that from? Was it a Naruto thing or something? Is that a jam-filled donut? Oh, it's Pokemon, that's what it was, yeah. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and stream because otherwise, I figured it might be a good vibe to stream while I was like, you know, usually when I'm tired, like, it's kind of like, it tends to be a good stream, I feel like. Yeah, Moth, right there on the screen, Moth is talking to us from YouTube. You guys can pick and choose which one you want to be in. It's whatever's more convenient. I'm dual streaming now. Well, I just got a DM from my boyfriend who said he doesn't want to hang out with me today. It feels bad. I guess it's just you and me, guys. You're my boyfriend now, chat. You're not ready for the commitment? Commit to D's nuts. This isn't part of the deal. I want freedom. I never said you couldn't sleep around. I'm a, what do they call it? I'm a reasonable dictator. You think anyone's ever made tater tots in the shape of penises and called them dictators? But they also have little mustaches on them. Little ketchup mustaches. Like the pubic hair is trimmed in such a way that it was just like a little mustache. People don't understand my genius, guys. I'm glad you get to experience it. God, how many people are gonna make videos about the history of Minecraft? I don't have instant potatoes as part of my repertoire. Oh, I had onion rings today. Yeah, how many 2BT, dude, man. I was there fucking back in the day, bro, before it blew up big. I remember when FitMC fucking invaded the server and started making content and everyone hated him. And then once he started getting millions and millions of views, people started sucking up to him. It was funny. I was there in the before times, though. I wasn't there at the very, very beginning, but I was there before FitMC was there. Minecraft lore? Yeah, Minecraft doesn't really have a lot of lore, doesn't it? I was complaining about that with my boyfriend the other day. About how, like, it's true, I am omnipresent internet being. But I'm a fucking failure at the same time, bro. Imagine being on the internet since, like, the very beginning and then just being a fucking loser. So much opportunity wasted. I'm sure we'll get it this time, guys. Look up game theory on YouTube when they did a few things for the lore. Yeah, but it sucks because, like, the thing about Minecraft is they just kind of add things willy-nilly, and it's all kind of fantastical, and I guess they leave... I guess they're leaving space for other people to, like, fill in the gaps, but then I don't know. I would like some solid lore. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to be able to like travel around and actually put pieces together and stuff. Like I think Valheim does a better job of like tying lore together than Minecraft does. Have I seen the woolly mouse? Yeah, to me they just look like mice they just look like extra furry mice. I don't know. Minecraft sending credits. I don't know, isn't there like a poem or something? Long-tailed hamsters? Yeah, I guess that's what they look like. They look like hamsters. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. I think I'd be more interested if they ever created like when they get to the point where they fuck with genetics to the point where it's like some kind of something abnormal. Like genuinely abnormal, I'd be like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I wonder if they like do that and they never publicize it, you know? What kind of genetic monsters would I make? No, it's more like a... I don't know, I'm just, you know, I'm curious what they're capable of doing with genetic manipulation. You would think they could do some crazy shit, you know? I know that they've been using like, I think they're called like organelles or something, or not organelles, it's like, they're turning brain matter. They're like making brainlets, like conscious, like, they're taking neurons and putting them in a petri dish until they can think. And there's like, I don't know, if you can like turn genetics on and off on creatures and let them grow up, and since scientists are obviously like inhumane enough to just like do crazy experiments with creatures, you think somewhere in the archives is like someone creating like, I don't know, you know what I mean? I bet they've made monstrosities. I wish they'd just be more open about it. I want to see the monstrosities. As much as I don't want to see like living things suffer, I also just wanted them to be honest about it and show the monstrosities. Yeah, the neuron computers, yeah. Like, you know they've done that. You know 100% they're like turning genes on and off in rats, or like splicing genes into rats and then just breeding them. You know there's been some fucking monstrosities. I want them to be honest about it. Like, if they're gonna do it, share. You know what I mean? Don't be selfish. If you're gonna create monstrosities in the face of God and man, fucking show it to everyone. Let's see it, man. Let's see scientists go masks off. I want to see the untold horrors. Yeah, Sarah, that's 100% it. How dare you play God? Also, can I see the monsters? Yeah, no, it's weird. I've been thinking about that today, actually, how I'm a very weird leftist, because like I'm a leftist but I'm a pragmatist, so like I recognize that there's things I just can't change, and I'm not going to be upset by something I can't change. So I hate that it's happening, but I'm just gonna if it's gonna happen, it's like I want to see it, you know? Like, I'm curious enough. Amelia, that is a wild statement. I don't think you can be that. I don't think you can generalize people like that. Figure out how to sort of change genes in embryos is a future possibility. Yeah, I think they've already done that with there's some kind of like spinal disorder, I think, that they were able to like cure in utero. I believe you can change whether or not a baby becomes male or female by like a certain kind of like chemical balance in utero. Wouldn't it be weird if we get to a point where people choose whether or not they're gonna have boys or girls? But then the boy or girl grows up to be trans. That's gonna be a weird future where people fight for their right to like do genetic engineering, but it turns out it doesn't matter. Like, people are just who they want to be. I think cancer is too complicated for a single cure. Cancer isn't a single thing, it's a bunch of different diseases lumped under one thing. I'm sad because my boyfriend said they wanted to hang out today and then they did not hang out with me. By comfort, do you mean wholesome? I like Yuri. I mean, I like silly stuff. I don't know. Whenever people talk about cringe and memes and stuff, I don't know, people these days, like, I'm old as dirt, you know? Not that matters, but it just seems like, traditionally in the past when I've had people in chat talk about cringe compilations and that kind of stuff, it's like people getting hurt or like loud, annoying sounds. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's like, Not my kind of brain rot, which is funny because I do like brain rot, but my brain rot's very particular. I'm beginning to learn that this whole experience of streaming again with chat, especially since a lot of you guys aren't old here, you're new here, it's like a dating experience. So we're all getting to know each other. It's very challenging at times. Cringe compilations have not died. Oh my god, please don't ever say late 1900s. Please say 1990s. Oh my god. Please, God. I'm already turning to dust as it is. I don't need you to call it late 1900s. Only cringe people watch cringe compil. I mean, I'm cringe. We're all cringe our own way. I mean, I guess you guys don't know this, but if you do want me to react to something, we can react to stuff. We don't have to sit here and just talk. What were the 1800s like? True, cringe is better than being boring. That's based. That's so cringe-pilled of you. You guys want to watch an ICP video about magnets?
Miracles. That's right. That's right. If magic is all we've ever known, then it's easy to miss what really goes on. But I've seen miracles in every way, and I see miracles every day. Oceans expanded beyond my sight, and a million stars way above them at night. You know, rings, there's enough miracles here to...
The fact that none of y'all fucking even blinked at this motherfucker talking about the birth of his kids while, like... we just go by like a woman's legs straddled. What was the traveling circuit? What was, wait, what? The fact that none of y'all even blinked at this has me concerned about you guys, honestly. I'm worried about you guys. Maybe we should just go back to chatting.
All that's found in water, fire, air, and dirt. Fucking magnets, how do they work? And I don't want to talk to a scientist. Y'all motherfuckers lying and getting me pissed. Solar eclipse and vicious weather. 15,000.
That shit, 14 years ago, this fucking blew people's minds that he didn't understand how magnets work, but he didn't want to hear a scientist explain it because like the anti-science, how do magnets work? This was such a huge meme 14 years ago, bro.
Magnets.
Like, it's been made fun of by a lot of people for being like white trash, but I know that the bigger guy is like, I think one of their kids is a furry, and so he even like he got his own Juggalo fursuit made or something in support. But yeah. 14 years ago is a bajillion years away, guys. Yeah, there was a lot of controversy online about magnets, how do they work, and how it was all anti-science, because he was like, I don't want to hear from scientists, scientists fucking getting me pissed, you guys lying. Like, somehow there's a conspiracy about how magnets worked. You guys cheating on me with other VTubers? What other VTubers you guys watch? Niekome? Big Sorbet? I've never heard of any of these VTubers. Meat? I've heard of Meat. Amelia? Yeah. Didn't she graduate and now she's the trained VTuber? Amelia Watson, trained VTuber. Chizu Coyote? I don't know any of these. Oh, I found it. I found her. Hold on. Yeah, I'll show you who she is now.
Actually,
Sean isn't from Sweden!
my family, the dude
Me and Sean Vier have old beef. I used to be friends with him. He's from fucking Scotland, not Sweden.
¿Cómo estás?
The flags are similar.
What else? Oh yeah.
Oh, I need to turn this up for you guys.
I get to brag. This is embarrassing. I feel like I shouldn't be telling you guys, but it's whatever. It doesn't really matter in the long run. I am Emmy-winning Foley artist, kind of.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, I really hope that I want to see Gura become Senzawa again someday. I think that'd be fucking incredible. Beef with Sean. Yeah, Sean doesn't like me. And I guess I don't like him. He had some... It pretty much boils down to two things. One, he had some people in his community that were being really awful to me, and instead of, you know, being cool to me, they just protected the awful person. And then there was a period where Sean was like working with an underage content creator, or like a underage girl, to like create stuff for him, and they pretty much just like, I mean, you know Sean, he's been lewd forever. It's just a typical VRChat thing, man. he just had a minor in his community, and you know, when she turned 18, they essentially like all celebrated her being legal and started being really lewd and stuff on stream around her, and it just felt really creepy and weird. But more than that, it's just the fact that they protected a serious like abuser, harasser in their community who was treating me like shit. Yeah, Epic's aid, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about being corpo. I think the reason they have, I don't know, I would love to like see like all the information about why corpos do what they do exactly. I'm sure it has to do with like what's the word, with you know, marketing and stuff. Like they probably have done studies on idol culture and whatnot, and the fact that talking about certain things and not talking about certain things like helps have a bigger audience. That's my assumption. I've always been curious about the behind the scenes on corpo VTuber culture. Yeah, I'm in no way accusing Sean of being a pedo, but the fact that he had a minor in his community while he was being incredibly lewd and then celebrated her turning 18 was just weird, you know? I consider that to be pretty weird behavior for someone in his 30s. Yeah, Kat, I agree. Yeah. I mean, his excuse was that the mother gave her permission to work with him, and the fact that she was 17. But I'm pretty sure that she had been working in that community since she was 16. Either way, whatever. Even if she was 18, it's just, you know, it's weird. It's just uncomfy. Minor talked to Sean, and she knows her parents, so it's kind of odd. She has a Twitch now. I mean, she's an adult now. I think that was, at this point, that was like 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, what's done is done, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change. You know, there was a point where he was okay with that kind of stuff. I mean, every time we ever get into this conversation about this kind of stuff, I like to remind everyone this isn't just on VRChat. This is just the world. It's gross and unfortunate how absolutely common this is. In general, I kind of feel tired talking about it, because it's like there's just nothing you can do. It's so normalized everywhere. It's just like the best you can do is just stay away from it, you know? The only adults who should be hanging out with kids are trained professionals who are trying to, like, you know, who are like, whatever. I don't care. I hate talking about this stuff, bro. Next topic. Should you get into VRChat? I don't know, how old are you? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Why do you want to go to VRChat? Yeah, it's a good social experience. You're just realize you're gonna have to, you know, it's essentially 4chan come to life. Like you're gonna be meeting a lot of bad people along the way. The only reason I don't hang out in VRChat like I used to is because modern VR headsets aren't comfortable to me anymore. And I have heard too many tales of how good the big screen beyond is. Can I juggle? I used to do devil sticks a long time ago. I could probably juggle okay. I don't have anything to juggle. Yeah, I guess I could try. I can try to juggle some wrenches. I'm sure nothing will go bad. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know. Wait, I have to toss one and then the other at the same time. Wait, do I have to do two at the same time? Okay, good. Okay, I'm doing 2 at the same time. Alright, wait, so how do you add a 3rd one? Alright, I already dropped one. That's enough juggling wrenches for now. What's my favorite guitar pedal? I hate guitar pedals. Yeah, I am going to apologize again for having nothing to talk about. I really am just the literal worst fucking streamer on the planet. What do I hate the most? I hate when people ask me what my favorite thing is. I'm autistic, guys. I don't have favorites. I don't respond well to general questions. You guys can be selfish in chat. You can talk about what you want to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you have a thought, you can just say it. Yeah, I never thought about saying that before, but, like, you guys can just, like, tell me your thoughts. It doesn't have to be you asking me things. Of course, Sergeant Crispy has actually been around these mousy parts since before those times, back when I was doing indie game dev on Twitter. Crispy, I'm pretty sure you've known me for like 10 years. How did I get confident? I don't feel confident. Right now I feel like I'm failing as a VTuber again, and I kind of want to cry every day, honestly. Do you mean in the way that I talk about things? Like the way that I speak? I think my confidence in the way that I talk is just because I'm autistic. There was I do remember a distinct period in my life when I realized I could talk back to my parents. Like, I was like, what are my parents gonna do? I'm gonna stand up for myself. And I guess I've just never changed. I guess ever since that point, I've never stopped standing up for myself. It might come across as a little odd because I sound young and femme. I feel like I have a very traditionally masculine way of like communicating. I'm straight to the point because life's too short. I don't believe in I am a big proponent of honesty, so I'm just going to be honest. Do you know what I mean? There's no point in it does me no it does me a disservice to beat around the bush. You thought I sound tomboyish? Because I do. But I push my voice down because I feel uncomfortable talking higher. I've never after voice surgery I just keep pushing my voice lower. It's like a weird reflex because I don't want to sound too girly. Fear of the surgery is to make it easier to sound higher pitch. It's not easier to sound away. It literally just changed my vocal cords. What do you mean? Yeah, it's psychological. You have to understand, IRL, I'm 6'2", and when I got my voice surgery, I still hadn't had face surgery, so it was like, imagine getting a really beautiful female voice and you still look like a fucking homunculus. It's a weird psychological fucking thing where you're walking around and you still like have masculine looking face and you have this like really dainty voice. It's like, fucks with you, bro. I have not lived a life that was supportive of me presenting as female, so being gifted with a dainty, beautiful female voice, it felt like almost survival that I had to push my voice down. Ancient city of Ur was super big. Okay, I got a video for you guys. I got a video for you guys. Hold on.
Yeah, so, okay. Find your seats there and just, bunch in close to the front. I don't like to stress myself. So, let's begin. Long ago, there were these two awful towns. Sodom, named after sodomy, and Gomorrah, which was named after an even weirder move. So now everyone who lived in Sodom and Gomorrah had crazy sex with everyone and just about everything. Flora, fauna, fire. They had sex with rocks painted to look like God's face, and most of them couldn't even get off without eating filth. Caca was very popular. Well, it was almost as popular as the graveyard. It was a horrible place. And after a while, God heard the rumors, So he disguised a couple of angels as sexy dudes and sent them down to see if the place qualified for annihilation. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen an undisguised angel, but trust me, they're horrifying. Anyway, right off the bat, the angels met an awesome little gatekeeper named Lot. He was an excitable, happy dude who capered and sang and coerced them into his house. And strangely, he didn't want to do them or anything weird. He only wanted to feed them kosher treats and to give them foot baths and all the stuff that God was really into back then. The angels ate Lot's finest unleavened bread and whatever goes with that. But they started hearing grinding and moaning outside of Lot's hut. A mob had gathered and they were demanding sex with Lot's visitors. Lot went outside with his de-sexing stick and waved it around most unsexily. Lot said, "No one can fuck my strange guests. However, I have 2 beautiful virgin daughters. You may have them instead. Do unto them whatever you want, really, whatever you can think of. Just please, go nuts." The throbbing mob didn't care about the daughters, who were probably not even virgins. Next, the angel said that God was going to turn the towns and all the townspeople into exactly what they've always wanted, a fucked-to-death pile of burning caca. The angels went on to say, "Take your family and flee from this city. Whatever you do, don't look back. That's the way God wants it. I don't know why, dude. Just don't look back." So, Lot and his family got together their bowls and towels and furs and leather pieces and posters of Abraham and sheep and important rocks and all the other precious valuables, and they left the city. Just after they passed the city limits, they heard all sorts of terrible noise and felt heavy heat on their backs. They ran like goats on fire. Lot's wife stopped concentrating for 1 second. Just for 1 freaking second, she let her guard down, and she turned around and glanced at the towering blaze. And in 1/2 of a split fucking second, she turned into a pillar of salt. Lot and his kids couldn't even turn around to look at her, or else they too might be turned into pillars of who knows what spice. Long story short, Lot and his 2 daughters moved into the nearby mountains, and I'm not even going to touch how they got a new tribe of people started. Genesis 19. Total insanity.
That's forever. It's forever burned in my head. Especially the part where he's like, what did he say? He said he turned them into what they've always wanted, a burning pile of spurs.
Towns and all the townspeople into exactly what they've always wanted, a fucked-to-death pile of burning caca.
A fucked-to-death pile of burning caca. That's the Bible, power plug. That's literally in the Bible. Sweet dreams, earthquake. That's how the Spice Girls were born. Yeah, the Bible is freaky, honestly. Has he done the whole thing? Nah. I don't think he did a lot. He did a few good rap songs. He's done some. He did songs. He did a song about George Washington, and then out of nowhere he did a song about this guy who worked at a 7-Eleven or something. It was good though. Next to your Berserk book. When I was after high school, around the age of like 19 or so, 20, I used to read the Bible whenever I was tripping on LSD, and I started getting really anxious. For some reason, it made me feel better. Read about a dude getting fucked by God for no good reason. The Book of Job's got you covered. Is it that meme of the young girl giving the side eye in the car? But yeah, I can't stress this enough. For those of you who are new or just like trying, like, what's going on with the streams now. The thing I like to do most is chatting with chat, and so you guys can just, you know, you're always welcome to just share things and talk about your day or talk about how you're feeling about stuff. Like, obviously, if we get on a conversation topic, you know, we try to stay on topic with what's going on. But like, if no one's really talking in chat, you're welcome to just kind of like say whatever. And if you want to share something for everyone to look at, or you want to get my opinion on a thing, or show me a thing, or you know, I'm down. I just want to, like, I'm not really good at like setting up things to do for streams. I like communicating with chat. Do I have a Switch? I do. I need to sell it actually. I got an item from a side quest. Let a dude use my lighter and he gave me scotch. Aw, man, I can't wait to move to Minneapolis, man. I miss random moments like that. You're going to see 9 Inch Nails in August? I didn't even know they were touring. Do they have a new album out? Yeah, Crispy, that's the next move for me, is Minneapolis. Don't sell it until after the Switch 2's release? Why? I've been playing Star of Providence. It's the first game that's ever made me want to get better at a shmup. Although I'm beginning to get frustrated by the item progression in it. Yeah, I've been trying to scale down my entire life, and I begrudgingly bought, I say begrudgingly, I finally caved and got a 3rd monitor for Discord. Because I was tired of like going between 3 monitors, especially on stream. About groceries in America, it is wild. I mean, even through the worst of the pandemic, I didn't change my grocery buying habit at all. It was just like, I bought a bidet because I thought things were going to get horrible, and I didn't install the bidet in a toilet until like years later. Are any of y'all taking the climate change that's going to happen in the next 25 years very seriously? As a South American, I do not understand how Americans survive without a bidet. Ever since I got one, it's definitely changed my life. I'll be 50 in 25 years. I mean, I guess 25 years is a long ways away. Oh, I'll be 70. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. I mean, the thing is it's not going to change overnight. Like, it's going to be a gradual thing. I think it's supposed to get to its peak worseness in 25 years, but it's going to be bad leading up to it. Yeah, maybe I'm too concerned. Maybe I'm too pre-bothered by it. Interestingly enough, one of the things that this channel has already done for me is I'm realizing how many things I used to care about that I'm starting to care less and less about. I've already ranted about so many things in this channel, and I already feel like some of those things I don't even care about anymore. Not much you can do as a single person. Well, I'm not talking about changing the climate, I'm talking about surviving the climate change. But yeah, I think I kind of think I might start gearing more towards talking about, I don't know, I was thinking about, I guess in my heart I kind of want to start talking about other things besides life and stuff. Like, I'd like to consume more anime content and maybe talk about anime and video games. I'm taking things naturally, you know, one step at a time, letting it happen naturally. I think I'm just getting a little burnout on internet drama and societal drama and politics and all that stuff. 1 week in the new presidency and burnout. Yeah, man, it's funny, Hassan Piker is like my comfort streamer because I kind of like keeping up to date on politics through him because I like a lot of the way he talks about things. But recently he's gotten wrapped up in a lot of drama, and also the things he talks about, it's kind of like a broken record after a while. It's like you can only learn so much about the same thing over and over again before it gets kind of boring. I've always wanted to lead a more cute and comfy life. I just don't know how to do it. You know? I don't know how to do that. Do I have any pets? No. I had 4 cats, but they've all passed away, unfortunately. The last 2 of my pets passed away a year ago. I have a lot of anger. Like if I was on opiates, I always talk about this. If I was on low dose opiates, I bet you anything, I would 100% toss on some anime to like have in the background. But because I have general anxiety, I tend to like watch things like I said, like you know, Hassan talk about politics because it chills me because it like because for some reason it helps my anxiety. It's very weird. But like if I know if I had the warmth of like an opiate in my system, I probably would be feeling like, oh my god, I just want to watch an anime. I feel so good, I want to watch anime. But since I generally don't feel good, I'm just like, I'm gonna sit here and be soothed by the dulcet tones of people arguing about politics. Do I pirate anything? Yeah, I mean, what? How else am I supposed to watch anime? I ain't paying for Crunchyroll. What the fuck? I'm not paying for the only online service I will pay for is when Andor season 2 comes out. I've paid for Disney Plus a few times to watch like series, but I mean, fuck, I'll probably just pirate Andor also because Disney Plus is showing more commercials. Like, it's not even worth it. The fall of streaming, yeah. I remember when Netflix. There was a point where Netflix had a really good recommendation system. It was before modern AI algorithms. It was badass because there were so many things that you could watch on Netflix, and what you would do is you would rate movies, and then based on how you rated those movies, it would suggest other movies to you. It was a very simple system. It was like, oh, you like these movies? Well, people who like these movies also like these movies, and it would recommend you stuff to watch, and it was like really good. Like, I would watch all kinds of stuff I never had watched before. That was people forget this, but like, that's what Netflix used to be. Netflix used to be like the premier, I don't know what to watch, go there, figure out what to watch, like, platform. That was like the core thing that made it so fucking cool. And then because it was essentially the only big online streaming service, they had so much to watch. Now they're, you know, everyone has their own separate streaming service, and so there's no system like that anymore. So it's like, I stopped watching movies because of it. Like, I just don't, there's nowhere I can go that's gonna recommend me movies I'd like. So yeah, I stopped watching movies. Like, I'm kind of ride or die for some stuff. Like, I'll watch Marvel movies, generally speaking. There's a few Marvel superheroes I'll watch anything that comes out involving them, like Thor and Loki. Although Loki season 2 is like very meh, I didn't finish it. I'll give anything Star Wars a try. Although a lot of the only thing that's really stuck with me with the new stuff has been Andor. Andor is just fucking peak Star Wars. But yeah, as much as I'm a VTuber and I do like certain anime, I'm more of a film buff than an anime buff, honestly. But I also, like, I have such an emotional reaction to things. I think that's another reason why I watch Hassan, is because, like, when it comes to artistic works, like movies and film and music, like, I get very emotional. Like, I have a visceral emotional reaction to good cinema and good music and good anime. And so the last thing I want while I'm building guitar pedals and just doing work is, like, to have like an emotional, like, I don't want to feel. Which I guess is why I watch politics instead. It might be a way to kind of avoid getting into video games that have stories as well. I guarantee you anything, if I get to a point in my life where I'm making enough money to live, like, comfortably again, I probably would start consuming a lot of that media again. The tears are what give the pedals the fuzz. Now that I said that out loud, I kind of want to challenge myself to start watching more anime. Maybe it's time I stop being afraid to feel something. Like, I've been I want to watch Madoka Magica, but I also kind of have low-key been avoiding it because I just don't want to. I know it's supposed to be very sad, and I don't want to go through that. I'm not going to say it today, but like, maybe in the future I'll let you guys give me anime recommendations. Not now, but maybe in the future we'll do that. I don't think I'm ready yet to just dive in. I know I wouldn't mind, like, I could imagine a future where this channel is more about talking about anime. Yeah, I'm curious about Bocchi the Rock. I keep seeing, like, everything I know about a lot of anime is through memes. Like, I want to watch Gushing Over Gushing Over Magical Girls is a Reddit sub too that I think looks really cute. Gushing is the most gooner shit I've ever read. There was one anime I started watching that I couldn't get fully into. Even though I should have let myself get into it, but I just wasn't feeling it, so I didn't watch all the way, which is Pretty Boy Detective Club. Because it was so fan servicey, I couldn't take it seriously, but low-key I still liked it. I kind of watch it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Looking for something?
The ambiguously named Pretty Boy Detective Club is a clandestine organization that supposedly exists at Yubiwa Academy, the private middle school that I attend. All their activities are done in secret.
But it's so obvious. Your eyes shine as brightly as the stars you so adore.
The truth about the club is shrouded in mystery. That's right. I am looking for something. And if you don't mind, I could use some assistance.
Come with me.
Wait, where are we going?
Isn't it obvious? Where else? To the Pretty Boy Detective Club headquarters, of course.
The art room? He was a student I'd never seen before. This was a pretty boy I'd never known before.
Welcome to the Pretty Boy Detective Club.
It's funny because it's so badly written. Like it is. Princess Jellyfish has substance. This is so lacking in substance. It is just fan service for like people into yaoi essentially. But it's kind of endearing. Like and the animation's really good. Like the animation's good, but it's just so cheesy. I don't know. It's just cheesy. We need more pretty boys, yeah. Oh, Titus reborn in the lava. Monster Hunter Wild has a pretty boy. Dude, I wanted to play the new Monster Hunter, but I've heard it has performance issues, and I don't want to waste $70 on a game that has bad performance issues. Unless you can't use frame gen. It definitely does. Yeah, I kind of have this policy with games where it's like, ever since Sea of Thieves has burned me time and time and time again with their stupid fucking bugs, I just can't handle games by AAA developers that aren't polished. The reason I was considering playing it is because it's multiplayer, and the character... So this is what finally convinced me. It's multiplayer, the character creation seems really solid, the animation seemed kind of cute, and there's like all kinds of little quirky things to it that seems like it'd be fun. But then also I heard that it has performance problems, and playing multiplayer is apparently some kind of pain in the ass, and so it's kind of like, ugh, I'm a stickler. I will admit that there are things that I'm trapped in time with. You know, fighting games in the 90s is definitely a place that I never grew out of. I never grew out of that. There's a lot of games from that era I definitely never grew out of. And it's funny because there's been a lot of people who have made like modern retro games inspired by that stuff. But it's the same type B where it's just like, I don't want to feel anything. I don't want to play a modern retro game that I know is probably going to be amazing and then feel those things. It's really weird the more I think about it. You guys have given me a lot to think about. You didn't even mean to. I'm sitting here just contemplating, why don't I want to feel things? Why am I so scared to just like enjoy stuff? I've been miserable for so long, I don't know how to feel anymore, guys. Yeah, Lord Odio, maybe it is nostalgia. I never even thought about that. You know, I actually have nostalgia tattooed on my inner right wrist. Because it's the strongest feeling I feel. I mean, I got this tattooed like ages ago, 20 years ago. So maybe it is. Maybe I just don't want to feel nostalgia. What is nostalgia but a bitter longing for things that will never happen once again? Better to move forward into the dark future ahead of us. An ineffective boomerang. Has anyone ever actually thrown a boomerang before? Boomerangs are crazy, bro. It's been a long time, but there was one point, I guess in my early 20s, I got to throw a boomerang in a park, like a big park. Cause you gotta do it in a big park, and you gotta throw it a certain way, like up in the air. You have to do it a very specific way, but it does come back. It's crazy. Go on Amazon, buy an actual boomerang, and go give it a shot. And just so you can have the, you know, at least once in a lifetime experience of throwing a boomerang. It's neat. It actually does come back if you do it right. You once skipped a boomerang shaped rock and it came back? That's actually amazing. Bro, what the fuck? I'm gonna go see if there's video of someone doing that. Can you actually just buy boomerangs in Australia, Powerplug? Wait, the rock skipping YouTube rabbit hole goes deep? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean you can just buy, like at tourist shops? Stone skipping world record, 88 skips. What the fuck is this video format? Look at this. Holy shit! Are they pausing it so they can count each skip? Oh. How to skip a rock. What the fuck is Steel Panther Poontang Boomerang? I hate YouTube so much, bro. World record stone skipping. This only has 3.3k views.
Right.
This is a lie.
Yeah.
This video is a lie.
What is it called, Ian?
What is this called?
Yeah, what's the name of the throw?
I don't know.
Flare dragon throw? Damn.
I hate YouTube so much, bro. I like how you guys are backseating. How we should have skipped a rock. Bro, I could have skipped that rock so good. You don't even know. You gotta angle your elbow like this. I want to see everyone make videos of themselves skipping rocks now. We'll do it. We'll do a rock skipping review video. Everyone go make videos this week. It is now your job. You'll have to entertain me. Actually, do it by tomorrow. Yeah, homework assigned, honestly. Ow. The fuck? My shoulder just popped. It didn't actually hurt, but it made a popping noise. I wasn't expecting it, so I said ow. You know how it goes. Just a classic normal autistic reaction. Nothing bad happening. Saying ow. Did you hear that? I don't even know what that was. Well, what do you guys want to talk about now? That one video where Spider-Man kills Venom but is all pipe falling sounds? What the fuck? Oh no. I'm gonna go find it. Any new games I'm excited for this year? We talked about this the other day. My Steam wishlist is filled with games and I don't remember when any of them, what any of them are, or when any of them are coming out. I could go through my list and we could see, yeah, we could see what's coming out. I can go through my list, yeah. Okay, I'll admit that was pretty funny. Born too late to be a knight, born too early to go in space, born just in time to hear pipes drop. You know, it's been a long time since I got a blowjob. Spider-Man 3, the one where Peter finger guns girls on the street. Was it Spider-Man 2 that had the Sandman? You know what I kind of want to do someday? I kind of want to do like waifu reviews. I think that would be fun. Waifu and husbando reviews? Or just like favorite like fantasy character reviews in general. I think that would be a lot of fun. No, not like a tier list, like legitimately like give me a character and I'll go look them up and see if they're I'll tell you what I think about them kind of type beat, you know? Alright, we're doing our first official waifu review. You guys ready? This is Gemma from Monster Hunter Wilds. You know, she's got that look of someone who doesn't give a fuck. You know, wears practical clothing, after all she is a blacksmithy. Practical clothing except for, you know, her exposed belly. Got the side shave, which is always super hot. Got a cute face, you know, got that natural smoky look to her makeup. Got the freckles all over. She's got that sass and attitude. A solid 4. Yeah, she's okay. I'm not really into the realistic looking girls personally. She's a little bit too IRL for me. My first girlfriend had a side shave, so I love Gemma. That's cool. I think this is the kind of thing where like this is a good example of like how a lot of gamer bros would like love this in game, but then like if they ever met someone like this in real life, they would just be like, "Get the fuck away from you, fucking weirdo!" You know, they wouldn't be seen dead in real life with someone like this. Although maybe that's changing. I wish more games had anime Gunner material, or at least let you mod stuff. And you know, I'd play a lot more combat games if they were anime Gunner girls. Honestly, I can't remember what I was playing. I was playing something with my boyfriend, and I was like, I'm getting gender dysphoria playing this game because I have to play as this brawny military dude. I was like, if this game was like had hot anime girls, like I would love this game. There's so many games I would love as hot anime girls. Warframe with Ember Heirloom? Wait, is there anime Gunner material now in Warframe? is this what you guys are talking about? You guys have issues, bro. Oh my god. You wouldn't know. Listen, I'm a monster fucker to a certain degree, but there's still too much. There's too much going on that's not like. I don't want to fuck a sexified version of the ring race from Lord of the Rings. That's what this is. This is the ring race from Lord of the Rings, but someone they took too many hormones and someone tripped and splattered like glitter paint all over them, you know what I mean? More for us. I'm trying to think about any kind of monster fucker stuff that I like. I think for me, monster fucker stuff is still more anime centric. Like I've seen, you know, like yeah, nothing I can show on stream, I don't think. Let's see if we can just look at Warframe skins. Oh my god, there's so many. God, I wish I could show you some of the stuff that I like, but it's all NSFW. I was looking through my Twitter likes recently, looking for something to put on my third monitor. There's some cute stuff. Some fun, sexy, cute stuff, but it's all very NSFW. Yeah, I might just be more anime-centric. I think Warframe's a little bit too, like, weird for me. It's like bodysuit? Like, Cthulhu horror bodysuit type beat? I'm not really into that. Also, I'm morally turned off by Warframe because of their manipulative tactics to get whales to pay money. Yeah, they're more like robots, true. There's humans in Warframe now? Yeah, this is like too uncanny valley for me. I don't like the stuff that looks realistic. Now, for me, it's the way that you have like the stuff that you have to like One of my biggest pet peeves in games is when they have like multiple different random fucking items that have nothing to do with actual gameplay, or maybe they do like a little bit, but you have to like craft or grind or decraft or deconstruct to construct different things to get the card that you want, and then it's all randomly generated because sometimes you get the one you want, but to like, you know, have a higher chance of getting the thing you want, you have to deconstruct. It's like you end up menu diving and collecting all of this dumb bullshit just to maybe get like an enhancement, and it's like they do all of that because it's meant to be purposefully convoluted, so you want to pay money, and it's just stupid. There's all kinds of like studies about why it's built on studies. That's why they do it in the first place. That's also why I can't get into gacha games. Like, I genuinely think the Hoyoverse games have really good art, music, and storytelling, but then the gameplay is built around, you know, that loop to try to get you to pay for things, and I just don't like it. Like, I think I'd probably play every Hoyoverse game that came out if it wasn't gacha. I would love to play through it just like a traditional RPG, but ZZZ is too much gooner. ZZZ has like, I don't know, I like the vibe of ZZZ, I just couldn't get into it. Yeah, I know they make more money that way, but I don't think they need to make money. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you don't need to make that much money to have that talent put together something, right? That's where I come from. Like, where is all of that extra money going at the end of the day? Who is benefiting from it? Would it exist without it? I'm pretty sure it could. So, at the end of the day, you know, can't those things exist without... I would like to live in a world where that is the case, but we don't live in that world. Nikkei is the Goonerous gacha? I'm looking it up. Oh! Nikkei, but isn't Nikkei just a, isn't that just kind of like one of those combat, like those like... It's not even like a real game, it's like... I don't know how to describe it. I don't know, I'm like a hardcore gamer at the end of the day, so if it doesn't take you like a lot of... Like if there's no skill-based... If there's no skill in it, I kind of like... am not as much of a fan. I say all of this, but I'm also becoming the kind of person who wants to play more casual games, so... The skill comes in towards like the mega end game. The progression is casual idle. Yeah, that's what I thought. And oh yeah, I was gonna show you my list of I was gonna tell you the games I have on my wish list that are coming out soon. Alright, this is what I have. I have Sand, which is coming out wait, Elden Ring Night Rain isn't out, is it? No, it's a pre-release. Fuck, I got so excited. Sand, which is kind of like Sea of Thieves on the desert. I think Elden Ring Night Rain, which is the co-op roguelike Elden Ring. Mugenics? What? Is that still coming out in 2025? That's wild. What is Times of Progress? I think Times of Progress is kind of like a city sim game, a retro city sim game. Jump Ship is by some of the creators of Minecraft. It's kind of like Sea of Thieves in space. What is Mugenics? Mugenics is the newest game by Edmund McMillan, the guy who did Binding of Isaac, and it's been something he's been working on literally since like 2018. And it was supposed to be about breeding cats, but they're like mutant cats and stuff. And at first it was not, it was going to be a different kind of game, but now it's going to be like XCOM style combat. Yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see how it ends up. But yeah, there's all kinds of games. I don't really know what half these are. I have to go through and look at them. Yeah. I think I'm gonna head out, guys. I wasn't planning on being here for like any longer than about 2 hours, so I'm kind of tired. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys another time. I'll try to stream like in the middle of the day tomorrow if I'm feeling up to it. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye!